Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Grand Station, where I'm starting down here with our machine shop making our rails. It was making some gears and wheels, but we've put them all in the base for the moment. I do want to empty the base, but I just don't quite know how to do it, although I've had another idea up here, and I'd like to know your input on it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put this barn here, because I've made a bit of space for it, and we're going to toggle this to be iron bed, and that should be censored to there, and then that should be linked to there, and no, that should be linked to there, not to there, and then that should be linked to there. Okay, so that's going to pick up some iron and drop it off up here, and then when that gets enough iron in it, it will turn off the stop. In fact, it should have turned off the stop already. I'll turn that manually off because I don't know quite what it's thinking there, but hey ho. Yeah, my idea down here was currently I've got one train set up for each station, and that's fine, that's not a problem. If I want to have multiple trains, I've got to figure out parking for them here. But I was thinking, why park them here and why only have one train for these 8? Why don't I do what we're doing up here, where we're going to have one short train for each thing? Why don't I put a short train here and have some logic here that basically says, hey, if I've got more than 50 in here, this delta block will turn off this pusher and we'll have it turn on a blocker here to stop the train moving. So, yeah, although actually it should come from that one there, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should come, because that blocker is currently going to the block there. So this top one, which checks whether this has got enough in it. So if that's got enough in it, we would turn on a blocker there, I should say, which will then stop the train from going. Now I have remembered that we do actually have barrier gates, which I prefer over blockers because they look better. So we might use a barrier gate with a logic block nearby. So, and then what I'll do is I'll have multiple trains. So instead of having like a train with 5 in it, we'll have however many we need. And we'll just send the train off when it's ready. It will drop off into there. It will come back along the line. We'll filter these instead of having signal tags. They'll have item filters. So then the wood train will end up going up this one and parking and stopping. And then when wood is required, the train will go, hey, I've got delivery to make. Make delivery, come back in, stop here. I like that. It would involve a lot more trains, which I'm fine with because I like trains. I like trains. Trains are awesome. I'm a little concerned it might cause fuel issues. But we can sort fuel issues out. That's fairly easy to do. Down the lines, we'll just put more barns in places, but let me know what you think of that. Should I switch over to having multiple trains here? It would make the rails look even more busy. Right now they're not very busy, we've got one train, but it would make them a lot more busy than they currently are, which I think would be quite cool. So, yeah. So instead of just one train doing 8, we'd have 8 trains doing 8. So, however, we need to carry on, because I would like to get to the next upgrade for the base. And the next upgrade for the base requires mana crystals and metal conveyor belts, and we need to make conveyor belts. Conveyor belts are not until... Good lord, where are conveyor belts? Hold on. Oh, conveyor belts are here. Oh, phew, I was going to say, oh, we're going away. So conveyor belts are going to be after the mana brick and omni stones, which we can't even remotely do yet. So they're going to be down here. Okay, and we do need to start selling things as well, because we are going to end up with problems otherwise. I need to figure some of these out here. What do we got here? Grain mill, we don't need that. Kitchen, we don't need that. The road here. What do we got in the barns here? We've got 1 fertilizer, we don't need that. Loads of wood. Oh, right, let's grab that and let's put that into the position it's supposed to be in here. Oh. Second one. Grab We can get rid of that one. Move that one to there. Pause the game because things are going to pick up and drop off stuff. So, sensor. Okay, and then you go to that one, and you will be filtered to be in reinforced planks. I don't have to filter these, but I'm doing it just so I can quickly see what is what and where. We're going to add a logic link to that, and a logic link to that, and then that one will go to the next wood one, which we don't have yet. Which should technically be this one here, shouldn't it? Because we're doing them in order now. Or was we? So we got down here, we should have coal, reinforced planks. Yeah, the iron should be this next one here. That should be iron. But we're going to do them all in order. Okay. So it should technically be this one here, which is currently iron. Isn't it? Which is signal to 01. So I want to break that link. And I want to add a link to that one, which is going to be set to 02 now. And then we're going to move all this, which is fine. It's not going to be a problem. Okay. And then you are going to be set to that, you to that. You are going to be set to, no, not signal tag. You are going to be set to, and you will connect to that one. Is that right? The rail loader. Oh yes, that should also connect to that one there. Although we might change this, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, and these should be set to 50 and 50 and set to greater than? No, less than. I keep forgetting my logic. I forget which way is inverted and which way isn't, so. Right, okay. So if this is going to become our place there, and this is going to become iron, so we've got wood, stone, and then iron and iron bar. So this one's going to become our iron. There's no iron here. We do have apples. We'll grab some of those. Just remove loads of resources here. Let's see. 27 is there. Nope. There. Remove some of those. We're going to leave those in there because we do kind of want them at some point. So, and we want the iron, but the iron's there. So, yeah. Right. Let's upgrade you. I don't know if I want to. Kind of will get the ore prospecting so that we can start making things. We might need to do a bit of jiggery pokery, taking this across the side of the world. So yeah, let me figure this out. Let me figure out how I want to do this, because there isn't any iron. There is iron here which we could pump up. I really want to get all the iron up there. We need to be able to plant resources, don't we? That's the thing. We need to be able to plant them. So I need to upgrade the base. So let's try and get some of these conveyors and stuff done, because odd enough metal comes before cloth, which is weird because you can't make metal before cloth. So let's have a look, see at moving this and changing things around, and I shall be right back. Okay, so it's a little while later, and I've put it through, planned some things out, and I've decided kind of what I want to do. So what I've done is I have cleared out this space here, and I have planned out each one of the areas. These are the edges to it. I haven't filled in the edges because I ran out of brick. I was really low on brick, so I've had to go about doing that. But what I want to do is, this one is going to be coal as it is. This one's going to be the reinforced planks. We then have mana brick and omni stones, which aren't going to be used. Then we have the metal conveyor belts. Now the drawback I found was that the metal conveyor belts rely on cloth conveyor belts. Cloth conveyor belts rely on wooden wheels. Wooden wheels aren't until over here. They are way down the line. So what I kind of want to set up is going to be something to sell for coins so that I can buy more land. So we want to be doing a move on the town up to here. And I kind of figured out how I'm going to change this as well here. So we are going to... There's a lot of iron here. I really don't want to waste this iron, but I don't have... Well, it's not I don't have a great deal of choice about it. It's oh, bang the mic there, sorry. It's the... Well, I want to put the town here, so I suppose we can put the town at the top for the minute. But let's just grab the town, move the town up here. The town will be put in a much better position at some point, but what we want to do is we want to run the track down here, dropping off at the food market. I think the general goods as well. So I'm going to swap the apothecary and the food market, the general goods around, so we can drop off there and there. So let's get rid of the trees here. Let's hope we've got enough rails. We should have. Zoom, zoom. Down to there. Turn around and come back in. Yeah. That'll be fine. And what we also want to do is in here, we want to take this track and turn it that way. Then for this one. Bob. So then go that way. And then what we want is we want a pusher, pause the game, here, with the tag of 00. Now that shouldn't affect any of those trains at all. They will carry on regardless, not worrying. But what we're going to have is another train which comes along here, and I think I'm going to have it push around here. So yeah, I've got to build that automatically like that, because trains just pick up the goods as soon as they drive past. So we'll do that. That's going to be a 00 tag. That means this train will ignore it and carry on. That's fine. But I want to copy a locomotive, even. Put a couple of carts in him, and I'm going to tag him with 00. Okay. And it's just dawned on me that's not going to work. Because that means he's going to go around here, come back, not get pushed down there. But I want him to go down there because we need to pick up some goods. So how do we pick up goods and bring them all the way back over here? How do we do that? Because I can tag them as 01, but I can't filter them with something else, because if I filter them with something, they won't pick up the goods in there. So how do I do that? How do I get goods? Well, I don't want to take anything out of there because nothing in there sells, does it? They sell for red coins, so we could sell some wood. It's this one. I want to take grain out of there. So that's going to be tagged with 02. But if I tag that with 02 going down, I know what I could do. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's do one there. And one there. Okay, and we'll take this. We'll make that 00. No, not 100, 00. Okay. Same there. Now we will need to fuel this, so I don't really know how I'm gonna fuel it. Go. Stop. And right, you will get pushed down there, and then you'll go there, and you'll pick up whatever you can pick up, because that's your system. You'll just pick up whatever's in there. So I really want you to actually be filtered to pick up planks, because planks sell. I don't think stone bricks sell, do they? Well, they do for one. We'll pick up planks. We'll pick up planks. Planks seem okay. Right. So you'll pick up planks, then you'll go off, and then you'll get pushed down this way because you can. Excellent. Excellent. That's just what I wanted. So you'll come all the way down here, and then I want you to stop off at a train stop here and drop off your planks. So we want to put another train stop in here somewhere. Like there or something. Don't think we're going to stick to this sort of idea the whole time. Something will change on this. But yeah, so you want to be filtered to planks, and I suppose I also want you to have grain, and we'll upgrade that to bread as we go. But for now, we'll just go with grain because grain's going to be the first thing we get. Okay, and then we'll just do that. Okay. Awesome. And then from here, I'll grab a wagon. So I'll say you take planks to there, and you take corn to there. Okay. Now the problem to this is that you're going to get caught here, aren't you? You're going to come along and you're going to push down there. So there's two ways of doing this. We could either number these differently. Instead of having 10, we could go like 001, 002. And that's for that way up there. Or we could use logic to turn on and off these pushes as and when required. Which would be fine, because we're only going to use like 4, I think. 4 drop-offs. It depends on where like bread and things are. We'll figure out what the most effective thing is for yellow coins. I'll go to the 01 here and I'll click value. The best yellow coin is actually meat stew. Apple pie. I think apple pie. Apple pie. that requires all sorts of stuff. Wow, that's like one of the most complicated recipes there is. Veggie stew, however, I believe is just 3 vegetables, which is just farms, and that sells for 24 gold in the gourmet foods. And veggie stew would be stored on this side, wasn't it? Here, so we'll pick it up from there and bring it over. Boom. For gourmet foods. Okay. Okay, so yeah. But we'll figure out what we need to sell and what we need to do. So I think we will use logic. So let's copy that. Go down here and I'm going to do 1, 2. You are linked to that, you are linked to that. So you're going to be linked to planks. You're going to be linked to grain. You link to that, you link to that. So for less than 50, and the plank one wants to turn on this one. And the grain one wants to turn on this one. Okay, now we're getting no grain in here yet, so that's not going to work. So maybe having just one train go backwards and forwards won't be so bad. Delivering 40 at a go. Going to pick up and drop off in there. So you'll probably be doing the food first. We might also filter the trains and have these as filtered, so there's one train for doing each thing, but right now I really want it doing grain, so grain is going to be the priority, and then wood's going to be second. So yeah, but that will work. That will work, and that's sort of what we're going to have. We're going to have a train come along. We're going to have a better town here. We're going to have a bigger town. It's going to be spread out more. That's the idea. We might have some multiple general stores in it. You know, like 4 of them, like a cluster of 4 and 4, in like quadrants, and then have the train come in. We could drop off trains at one end and drop off these ones at one end and have the carts moving stuff around inside. Not really sure, but we are going to sell those for red coins, which is fine because we're producing them, so everything is awesome. We do need grain. Now we're going to go with iron, so this one is iron. So realistically, I want to move this train station over here somewhere. Ah, damn it. And what I want to do then is I want to wait for you to go back. This is a bit of a problem that I've noticed as well, is that the train, it drops off, particularly if it drops off wood, it can leave again before the wood is sorted out into the system, and then it will do a whole loop for no reason at all. So parking them up at the train stops might make more sense in that sort of way. Don't really know. So if I cut that right back to there, then we use tab and we'll do that. That should be exactly right. So copy that, and then we can paste it there. Nope, because we want to have a down track as well, don't we? No, it's fine there. It's fine there. So we'll put that there. And you are 01 because you are 01, aren't you? Yep, you are this one here, and you link to that one there. Awesome. Okay. And then you go up, you're down, and you're linked to this one here. I haven't actually set up to trigger the ball function because I don't want the train going and picking up nothing, because there is nothing here to pick up. So we want a train station there, and that one we want to be filtered to being planks. Okay. So we got iron, and then we got iron plates. So this one is going to be iron plates. So that's going to be a foundry or 2. Hello. Or are they called a blacksmith? No, they're not. Oh, they've got a forge. They're called foundries. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to put a foundry in there so I know what they are, and that's going to be doing iron plate. Okay, I will sort this all out first. I'm just going to put in something to visually remind me of what's in where. This is train stations, that's going to be mines. This is the forge. We'll go next. We've got gold and gold bars, but we can't make gold bars yet because we haven't unlocked them. So, gold. Right, what I want to do is I want to do the bottom one as well. Unfortunately, I can't copy that and then paste it on top. Even though it's the same track, it won't let me do it. Which is a little annoying. What I need to kind of do is just that, and that. And then have that come down there. That come down there. And that come down there. And then go up and over there. Over there. Up and over there. Okie and bring that out to there. You can't put that there because no, I don't need this. I don't need these. These are done. These are done. So no, they're not. No. You're done. Goodbye. You can go and you've got our wooden pipes in, which is right over here somewhere, isn't it? We'll leave it there for a moment. Okay, fill in the lake. Copy that, put that there. Cool. And then what I can do is I can copy that. And that should be a repeating pattern all the way down. But I can't do it because I don't have enough wood. Can you believe? I don't have enough wood. I don't know what tag this is going to be, is it? So we've got 2, 2. Oh, we're going to have 8 ones, aren't we? So we're going to have loads of 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2. It'll be a 1, is that correct? For the forge. Then there's even 2 more ones there. Okay, so let's see here. So we've got coal, we've got reinforced planks. We should have mana brick. Then we should have ormley stones. Then we're going to have the metal conveyors. And the cloth conveyors. That's iron ore. Oh no, that's wrong. Hold on. That's iron ore. That is going to be iron plate. Okay. And if I press tab and copy, oh no, I don't want to copy that, I want to copy that. Copy. I still don't have any wood. I haven't unpaused the game. What am I thinking? This is going to be an extremely long and thin world. It's going to be a rail world. Or a ribbon world, which is fine, absolutely fine. I really wish I could have mountains either side, so it's like a valley. But yeah, we're going to go on because this is. Let's see here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. That's the first lot. So imagine this is as far out as I can zoom. So if I come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Imagine that. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Zoom! Zoom! This is why I want to get our money working, because we need money. And we are using money to harvest trees, I believe. Yes. So we need to get our grain going. So we'll find someone else that sells for yellow coins. There's nothing else early on, is there? There's nothing else. That is the earliest thing that sells for yellow coins on our list. And that is still... oh god. Another 4, 5 away? 1, 2, 3. I need to buy 2 tiles and I can't afford it. Because if I buy those 2 tiles, that's 12k. We're broke. So we might have to cheat a bit and put in some grain just to sell. In fact, I wonder if there's any grain over here I can grab. There is. There is. Well, crown tail for loads, but we haven't even unlocked skull yet, so we can't do that. Veggie stew sells for a decent amount, but I don't suppose we've got any carrots or anything around here. No, I think I got rid of some, which I might regret because we don't actually have any. Although I have reset all the rules in the editor. Almost all the rules. I've left the tools down there alone. In the tools one, the remove resource and modify terrain height are free. I'm not being charged for them at all because it was going to be ridiculous trying to get the money to do that. So I've made them free. But yeah, I've reset all the items. So the like place herb things, whatever they were, recipes. I remember. Farm mining, that was one. I reset all these because I did change all these to be like use the items, use a potato to plant them, stuff like that as well. And then I messed up some things, so I reset it and forgot that it resets everything. I was like, oh god, no. Oh, so yeah, so everything's reset here. So we're just gonna run on defaults. That's it. So it's fertilizer, iron plates, and yellow coins. So I'm thinking that sells for 4 flour. It doesn't actually cost anything to make. So why don't we do that? The grain mill. Make a grain mill. Put it there. We'll do that. Do that. We can make it flour. Then do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to have a wagon. Just going to take that, put it in there, and then that wagon is going to do nothing because that's can't be stored in there. So we're going to take a wagon and do it to food market ourselves. Now you're not getting any wood. Oh no, that's because you're coming down this path here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, and that means you're also going to run out of oomph sometime soon because you've got no fuel. Need to add some fuel for you. I don't know how to do that. Come back and then we'll turn you off for a minute and then we'll figure out some fuel. Somewhere. I don't know where. But we will figure it out nonetheless. I'm going to put loads of workers in there as well. Speed up. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So that's kind of the plan. I want to get some more money. I might just leave this going for a while. Might even put a farm in here and start farming some things just to get things going. And just wait for our money to fill up, because that's what I want to do. So we will come back next time when hopefully we have a bit of money in the bank. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.